Blessings to each and everyone. Well, this is about us. This is a story about someone who have been into the US for over 40 years. Now, this gentleman came to the US when he was a child, when he was about 8 or 9 years old. He was here with his parents and come here and going to school, etc. Graduate from school and all of that, and he started working. Now, for all these years, he's here working, go to school, graduate, become an adult, and inside of the country. He has been, he got about 3 or 4 kids. He got 4 kids, yeah. 4 kids he get. And, his children, them are adult now. They are in their 20s, plus late 20s. That's where they are now, and probably early 30s, some of them. Let me tell you, for over 40 years, this man is here. And all of this is taking place. So, after growing up, graduate from school, started dating, have his first baby mama. He and her was going all good, everything was all nice. Then they planned to get married. After they planned to get married, it's like things go sour. So, after she gave him 2 kids, things go sour. So the wedding put off. They didn't get married. I'm not sure of the reason why, because he didn't disclose that part of it. But he only just say they just cancel the wedding and they go their separate ways. As a Jamaican, he's there going on, find somebody else, start dating again. So after he's dating this person, couple of years pass by, they have 2 kids again. So now you have 4 children in total. So they are going on, living together, taking care of his family, going to work, doing what he's doing. And remember, for all these years, this person is here and he's still illegal. Because, so 40 years. So back then, maybe you never have immigration out hunting down people, running after anybody, just like in some other countries. Because, like in the Bahamas, you would have immigration out. In the Cayman Islands, immigration will be out. You will probably be on a site working and you only will just hear immigration, and before you know it, everyone just run gone. Everyone take with themselves running away from immigration. Because I was in the Cayman Island and I've seen it happen. Everyone running all over the place. Immigration are running down breathless. And it go already because everyone have to be on them feet. Sometimes you will be going like into town and immigration will, block off some of the main road where everybody have to come to go into town and start to check vehicles. So you better have your work permit, or if you know you're only there and visiting, you make sure you have your passport to show them, else they're gonna detain you. You know what I mean? So that's just how it goes. So anyway, with this guy now, after he got his second baby mother, 2 kids, all been going well for them. They planned on getting married and so forth. So what happened? It seems like either him start cheating, but something went wrong this time around. Now the wedding postponed again, didn't get married. You know what I mean? And the man are separate, and whomever he was talking to after that was just basically girlfriend. Nothing too serious, never reached to the marriage level and all of that. It happened that one day he went to work because he worked like in a restaurant. So he's around there in the kitchen doing his thing. Immigration show up. Let me tell you, immigration show up at the place, right? And when immigration show up and him there run at the back and him say, well, him hear the talking round there, and when him realize that immigration, the only thing come to his mind was, well, this is it now, because there is nowhere to run. According to the building setup where he was, there wasn't any back door for him to run. So same goose cook now. So anyway, at that point, he's there and immigration come in and start check everyone around the kitchen. They come, they see him. Him never have no documents to show them, say him legal to work in the country. So immigration took him away and two other person, and have him at the detention center and so forth. So, I'm able to get a call to call his family to make them know what happened. And a few days after, they ship him off to Jamaica. When he went to Jamaica, he have no family there because his siblings are here. His parents are here. But me, I wonder, like, is it a case where his parents wasn't straight, where they couldn't do anything for him? But maybe at this time, he's an adult, so they will think, well, then, you have a life going on. In a foreign, and everybody talk about their status. Some people say, yeah, man, me things sort out, man, me have my papers, me good to go. But at the same time, enough of them still illegal, but they don't want to say it. They're not going to tell you. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is. So anyway, it go on like that, and they ship him back to Jamaica. He was there over up by upper camp, because normally whenever time them deport anyone at the airport, some of them will be fingerprinted at the airport because there's a police station at the airport. So they will probably do fingerprint there, etc. Then they will move them off to upper camp and so forth. That's where they will keep them. And then family member will come there to get them and so forth. Who have somewhere to go, they will allow them to go. And remind you, this person came here from he was about 8 or 9 years old. So you don't really have any no family out there that him know, but after all these years he's here, he wasn't keeping in touch with anyone out there. And from a child, everyone who grew up wouldn't really know him. You know what I mean? And because over the years he's here, not really talking to anyone much out there. Out of space, out of mind. So I just said go. So when he's there now and his siblings that are here, they have to call somebody who they know in Jamaica to go over there and to receive him. So when they go and get him, they have to send money from here to go back out there to book a hotel for him, send people money to, like, carry him, go get him some clothes, a place to stay, and try and get an apartment where him can rent. And because they were all worried, because remember, a guy like this didn't grow up in Jamaica. Leave Jamaica from he was about 8, 9 years old. 40 years. 40 years in America. Still never get sorted out. And that's how it went. And people have to help him and show him around so that he can get familiarized with the place and can take him time move around. Now, as a person like that in the country for 40 years, didn't get any papers, no form of documentation. A lot of people will say they're not gonna serve for somebody like this because you have 40 years, and during that process of time, you have baby mamas, you have 2 baby mothers, right? You get 4 kids. Isn't it a case where you couldn't just get married to her, settle down, etc.? But on the flip side, he didn't say if it was his fault that causes those relationships to fail where the marriage didn't go through, or it was his baby mother's fault. He didn't say, but he only just, tell me about these the part of what did happen. So, I'm back there in Jamaica trying to make two ends meet. It's very hard for him because him don't know anyone, him don't know anywhere there in Jamaica. You understand? But people are there to help him, helping him to get around and so forth. But the thing is, people, when you're in a foreign country, you have to try and get yourself together. Because now in America, everyone see what is going on, right? Everyone see what is going on and so forth. So let me show you a little clip of what took place. Just a little reminder, of what took place when Trump just take over office. Take a look.
Just 3 days into President Donald Trump's second term, ICE says it has made 538 arrests and detained 373 undocumented immigrants in sanctuary cities across the country. Here in New York, an alleged El Salvadorian MS-13 gang member, a Jamaican citizen facing child pornography charges, and a Honduran citizen convicted of drunk driving. The president's executive orders give federal authorities broad powers to detain and deport. The targets at the moment, though, appear to be suspected criminals, but New York City officials are prepared for anything.
We're in a wait-and-see mode. I mean, we don't know. how broad this is going to impact our folks.
New York's sanctuary city laws forbid city agencies from cooperating in all but criminal cases. The NYPD cannot assist in mass deportations. The fact that a person is present in the United States without lawful authorization is a civil matter, not a crime. Even the council's conservative members support that.
I don't think they're going to just start deporting anybody. They're going to focus on the criminals. Who would be against that?
This is not mass deportation of good people. This is mass deportation of the worst of the worst.
Mayor Adams, for his part, is urging the city's immigrant community to not be afraid.
Children should go to school. Those who need health care should go to hospitals. Those who are involved in any type of interaction where they're victims of a crime, they should speak to the law enforcement agencies. We've maintained that over and over again. And we're going to continue to stand up for all New Yorkers, documented and undocumented.
But some question the mayor's motives and his relationship with President Trump.
The mayor is somehow prohibitive from saying certain things about the new president.
All right, there you go. Now you see what is happening. So with all of what is going on in America right now, you overstay your time, them say you are a criminal. You do any form of shoplifting, them classify you as a criminal. You know what I mean? So if you even have a green card and you have any form of record, any form of thing that you have done wrong inside the country where the law is concerned, they're going to treat you like a criminal. So your green card can be revoked. You understand? So remember, nothing goes away. Anything you do, and once it go up on the black and white, get in the computer, it is there. So once them go back and them check and them see where you have committed a crime and you have a green card, them are going to revoke it. Them are going to send you back home. A lot of people come here, they do shoplifting, they go into stores and them see other people doing stuff and then come and say, oh, we can do it. And they go into people them store, take up them things and leave. A lot of them do things like that. You come a foreign, if you come to do something, try and stay up on the safe side. You know what I mean? Don't bother come and you go do shoplifting and all of these kind of things. Make a record for yourself. Then no, a lot of people know sorry. A lot of people know sorry of the things that they have done. But one thing I would rather say to most people who are illegal in the country right now, there is nowhere to run, there is nowhere to hide. As you can see, if you're watching the news, most of these people who get picked up are those that probably at shelters. And for all of those who have a record, they go directly to their house. Directly to their house and pick them up. So they are just scooping everyone left, right, and center. There is nowhere to hide. There is nowhere to run. If they deport you, then you know, say, well, then it's going to take a while before you can say, get a visa for go to England or to go to Canada. You know, I'm talking to all my Jamaican folks. You know what I mean? So it will still be easier for some to like book a flight, go back home. So at least you can have a chance to re-enter again. Because you can always apply for a visa and you can get it. But you know, if they deport you, you're not going to get a visa so easy. Or maybe you would never even get a visa to go back to America. You understand? So it just sad. It is very sad and it is very hard to see somebody in a foreign country 40 years and never get yourself sorted out. What were you doing? What were you thinking? Because you know you're in the country illegal. And the thing about it is this. A lot of people are there and because immigration not running after them like what is going on now, right? So everyone feel like, oh, I'm home, so them feel comfortable. You are never home. Once you're in a different country, you are never home. Worse, if you are illegal, you are never home. You know what I mean? And it's like, according to how things is going now, nobody not safe. You have a green card, you're not safe. Because one of the latest thing I heard is like, if you have a 2 years green card and maybe you're not working on it, then can always revoke it. You understand? And a lot of things have changed in the immigration system where the law is concerned. Many states, mayors are speaking out, trying to defend the people in their state, basically the sanctuary states. But according to all of these agencies that are going around looking for all of these illegal people, especially the criminals, listen, there is no way out. There is no way out. Mayor cannot protect you. Your state cannot protect you. Your city cannot protect you. And, you know, you go to a country, just everywhere you go, follow the rules, follow the laws. You know what I mean? If you go and you go with a criminal activity, then if you have to go, then you just have to go. That's just it. You can't go in a people country go commit crime. No matter the country, whether it's America, England, Japan, China, Haiti, Philippines, Jamaica, Barbados, Barbuda, it don't matter. Leave criminality out totally. You know what I mean? Just obey the law. Wherever country you go, just work with the law. And that is just it. But one thing I can say for this guy who gets sent back home 40 years after, it not easy. It's not easy. You know what I mean? It's not easy. And a lot of people are here for many years, never get themselves sorted out. And all of who to get deported to go back home now. Some people don't never make any preparation back home. They don't have any house. Most people don't have any money. Because a lot of people in America, they are just working from paycheck to paycheck. And that's the honest truth. So to go back home, reach certain age, don't have anything, where do you start? How are you going to start and where? You know what I mean? So that's just the sad part of it. That is just the sad part of it. But it is what it is, and there's nothing anyone can do. The president say whatever he's doing what he's doing. There is nothing you can do once you're illegal. You know what I mean? Once you are illegal, and a lot of people are just being nervous over all what is happening because there is the 29th of January he signed the Lake and Riley Act where once them catch you detain you, them can ship you out. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things. You can see it on the screen right here. You know what I mean? So there's just a whole lot of things going on right now. There's just a lot. So there's not much anyone can do. There is not much anyone can say. Once you are illegal, then they are coming. It's just when they're going to be knocking at your door. It's just when they're going to be knocking at your workplace door and to come inside because there's no way, there are no way they are going to escape. And the record already, them already deport more than 7,000 people. More than 7,000 people already get deported. And as you can see, they are using the military plane. So as soon as they catch you, then you are out. You know what I mean? It's like you're not going to get no court hearing. You ain't getting nothing. Once a flight is ready, then that's it. You are out. So everyone, just make sure you just do the right thing anywhere at all you go. For those back home who are intending on traveling, just make sure when you go anywhere, just spend the time you got to spend. You go back home. Don't get involved in no form of crime, no form of criminality. And just stay upon the right side. Just stay upon the right side. Just do what is right. In the country, you go follow their rules, follow their laws. As when we did younger grow up, them say, if you go to Rome, just do what the Romans do. And that's just it. So it is a sad story for that guy who gets sent back home 40 years in America. And there are people here who are doing way more time than him and still don't get themselves sorted out. So, there is not much. But I'll just leave you with that for now. And for everyone who are out there, just make sure you just do the right thing. And for all who are here illegal, if you see it fit within yourself, it just be best. A person just like go back home and then you can probably re-enter again. Apply for a visa, you can travel again. It's just sad, you know what I mean? A lot of things are changing and that's where it is right now. So there are not much anyone can do. And basically, them already know where everybody is. They know where everyone is. So they are nowhere to hide, nowhere to run because they are in every state looking for everyone. You see what is happening in Florida. You see what is happening in Tennessee. You already see New York. You see Georgia. You see Boston. You see everywhere. They are everywhere and they are getting them. They are getting them. And a lot of criminals from other countries who are in gangs and so forth, they already catch quite a number of them already and they are going after the rest. So there is no way for anyone to want. There is nowhere for anyone to hide. They are gonna get them, and that's just it. And all I can say, just be blessed, and I leave it here for now. So have yourself a good day, a good evening, a good night, wherever you are at the time you're watching this video. And you can just please give this video a like and you can subscribe to the channel and have yourself a blessed day. And as we would always say, if it ain't green, it ain't wheat. Yes, sir.